Hi, welcome to TJ and Jodi's house.
All right, Jodi, show has started, so...
Good day, good morning, whatever. Yippee-yi-yay. Let's get going. I'm here for it. Woohoo!
Yep, you are rip-roaring, ready to go.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yes, we are here, and Mr. Todd is here running all the camera equipment from GED Media, putting it up on YouTube and cable access and anywhere else that'll have it. So, podcast form and YouTube form.
Is anybody even watching this mess?
No. Todd says they
Todd, you're a lie. You say it every week.
Yeah. He's like, oh, yeah, it's huge.
Yeah.
It's huge with the deceased demographic. Sponsored by Josh's Farmers Market in Mooresville, North Carolina. It's become the hot place to be, Josh's. Everybody, I mean, it's a household word now. Or household name, not word. It's more than one word, Josh's Farmers Market. Mm-hmm. They're going to be getting those Christmas trees in, along with all of the fresh produce and the Yamish furniture.
I like those. They have the fresh, the real, like wreaths.
Mm-hmm.
I like those too. They smell good.
Yeah. I don't mean to correct you in front of everybody, Jodi, but it's pronounced reef. They have Christmas reefs.
Well, I love their reefs.
Put that reef on the door.
Love a reef.
Merry Christmas.
Yep.
Happy holidays.
Hallelujah.
Yep. So make sure you go to Josh's Market after when they get those trees, they go fast. So you're going to want that. You never know when we'll ever have Christmas trees again.
I'm not kidding. We might not.
Right.
They've got some pretty ones coming.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen some pictures.
Yeah. Oh, you've already seen them? The pictures on the Facebook page? Mm-hmm. Right.
Yep.
You love that Facebook, don't you? You all over that constantly.
Constantly.
You live on the Facebook.
I don't think I live on it.
Mm-hmm. Looking up your little reality show people on Facebook. Just living the life.
I follow them on Instagram.
Living the housewife life. That's all you.
Oh, yeah.
Living it up. Living it up. Uh-huh. So Jodi and I are both exhausted.
Yeah.
While we're recording this today, and we'll explain why. And I have really, really complimentary words to give Jodi today, without the
sarcasm.
The sarcasm.
What
at all.
the heck?
Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And it's not even about your looks.
Oh, okay.
I always compliment you on your looks.
I know,
I always have sweet
it,
words to say about how you look.
Okay.
Like in your little mountain girl flannel today.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looking like a mountain girl.
Wish I was in the mountains.
Yeah. Fine ass mountain girl.
Okay, stop. Lord.
You're welcome. All right, so we got a lot coming up. We'll get to it all next.
TJ and Jodi's house.
Josh's Farmers Market here in Mooresville, North Carolina, has been a part of our lives for many, many years, way before we started working with them on the TJ and Jodi's podcast. We're about to try the Granny's old-fashioned donuts. I'm actually weak in my knees.
They have moms.
They're really good people as well. It's a family-run operation, and they're good, honest, down-home people. I tell you, Ma, this is what we need right here.
I know.
We put this out on the front porch and just watch the cars go by and throw our hands up at them, even though we don't know who they are. We thank them so much for being part of TJ and Jodi's house and the Ace and TJ 5G.
TJ and Jodi's house.
Hey, here we go.
Here we go.
You know, it's not necessary, like a lot of, when radio people, and I do it too, say, all right, we're back. And well, if you're talking, people know you're back. Why you got to tell them?
This is just a nice intro.
Yeah, but you know what else I don't like that broadcasters do? And it's usually sports people who do it. And a lot of times sports announcers and broadcasters are dumb. I mean, they say some idiotic things that are unnecessary. But when they say, blah, 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 we're back in 2 minutes. That doesn't make sense. You'll be back in 2 minutes. We're back in 2 minutes. We are back in 2 minutes.
Who cares?
I know. It's dumb that they say that. Or you mean who cares that
I don't even pay attention.
Yeah, and
I just know I got 2 minutes to go do something.
And then people always say that to me, like I'm the bad one, like I'm the dumb guy. I don't even pay attention. Like I'm stupid for paying attention. Like most people should be paying attention to things important like that. Yeah,
that's important.
Yes, I'm a protector of the language, Jody.
I know.
You know that.
I do know.
You know that.
Yes, I do.
All right, so things have been hectic in TJ and Jody's house and TJ and Jody's other house.
Houses.
For the past few days.
Yeah.
Now, we're recording this on Thursday, and since Friday of last week, we have been nonstop moving.
Yep. Nonstop.
Because Friday we went and got a U-Haul, and we took, just the two of us, all of the stuff that movers were not going to take. So everything pretty much except for boxes and furniture. And we took 2 U-Haul loads to the new house from the old house, and 3 loads in Jody's SUV and 1 load in my truck, my pickup, after we took the U-Haul back. So the whole weekend was back and forth, unloading, carrying in, all of this stuff. And we're not exactly what you would call young, energetic people.
No. And our bodies feel that.
We are middle-aged.
Yeah.
If we live to be 100.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking that we're past middle age.
Uh-huh.
Ew.
This is dark.
I know, but I'm just saying, imagine you got 2 people. One of them's a woman who's actually stronger than the man and in much better shape than the man. It's not pretty. It's rough.
It's rough.
I mean, I hear you when you go in finally to take a bath at night.
Oh my gosh.
It sounds like she's it sounds like she's getting a massage or something, or it sounds like she's in pain, or either like she's in the opposite of pain. You know what I mean? And it was like she had been in there. She had been in there last night for at least 20 minutes, and it was quiet. And then all of a sudden I hear, and I'm, because I got the snore mask on. I'm like,
I didn't even realize I did it.
I'm like,
yeah, we're a mess.
what is she doing? And if I would have felt like taking that thing off and then walking in there, I would have been like, what is going on in
You
here?
said that the night before.
Yeah, the night before. I said, what
He
are
goes,
you
what
doing
are you in here
there?
moaning and groaning about? I go, I just want, because my body hurts. I just want to sit here.
I mean, everything, because when you're moving things, it's not like you're at the gym and you're doing certain workouts to put stress on this body part or that body part. It's everything.
Yeah.
And again, I don't know how we got so much stuff, because we were we went from a really big house 4 years ago down to a much smaller house in a hurry, because we hadn't even put our house on the market yet, and somebody found out about it in England that it was about to be on the market, and his job had already transferred him here, so he needed a house fast. He bought our house with the furniture in it, most of the furniture, and without ever seeing it in person. So we had to jump on that. The only thing was that we had a month to get out, and we had been living in this house for 11 years. And it had a bunch of crap in it. I mean, and that's why it took us 4 years to move again, because we said, we're going to be here about a year and we'll look for a house. We've been in a rental about a year. So here we are 4 years later and thinking, oh, this is not going to be nearly as bad as that other move we did.
Kind of is.
Because it almost killed us. That's why we were like, I don't even think about moving again. I know we're supposed to be moving now, but I don't even think about it.
Yeah.
But I'm wondering though if the difference is that we're 4 years older now too.
It is the difference. Yes, of course.
And neither one of those kids had come home to help us move a damn thing.
Nope. That girl's too far, but that boy, he could have gotten here.
Yeah. And so we've also had some things that, were mishaps. Like the internet and cable person we thought was just coming out to hook it up the other day, last Saturday. And he came out and did the whole, somebody else should have already been here to run a line to do, I can't do what I do until they come do what they're doing. And so that hasn't happened yet. So we've had no TV, no internet. And we really haven't had time to watch TV. But I'm not kidding. People's listening and watching, and Mr. Todd, you should just witness the way Jodi has been unpacking that house and getting it. I mean, I've seen it a lot of times because we've moved a lot in my line of work, but it's shocking. Like, Todd, you could video that and it could go viral. Of like, watch this old woman.
Old woman.
I mean, she doesn't stop until she's in there moaning and groaning in the tub at night.
True.
She even told me the other night, she said, because the first night was when the movers came and they were supposed to load everything from the old house and then deliver it the next morning. Well, they decided they were going to load everything from the old house and then deliver it to the new house that day, which lasted up into about 9:30 that night before they were finished. So I usually go to bed at 8, so I'm not even asleep before 10 on this night, and I still had to get up. So the next night, they had to bring the stuff from the storage facility that we had. And so I was with him that day, and Jodi was over at the old house doing stuff. And later on, she goes, "Look, let's just do this, and then this, whatever it was we were doing. Let's finish with this, and you need to go to bed because I know you're exhausted. I'm exhausted." And I was like, "Yes, that sounds great." So we ate whatever we were eating that night, which I
think it was a lean cuisine.
We've been eating microwave stuff because that's one of the mishaps. Our stove didn't work, and so now they're sending a new stove because we haven't been able to cook on it. And then all of a sudden, I guess that lean cuisine had meth in it some way or another, because the next thing I hear is she's jumped up and she's gone to the other room and she's unpacking stuff in the bedroom. And I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, oh my God, it's almost my regular time to go to bed now. Earlier she was talking about let's go to bed early because I know you're tired. That's what she said. I know you're tired. She yells from the bedroom, "You want to come in here and start getting all your clothes in your dresser and stuff?" And I said, "Jodi, I actually don't. I can't do it because I'm so tired." "Well, I mean, I thought you might want to kind of get your life organized a little bit." So from a span of about 30 minutes, she changed from being, understanding, sympathetic. "I know you're tired. You need to go to bed too. You need to get organized. Get your life on track."
I walked out there and you were asleep in the chair.
Yes.
I know. It's okay. I just had to get my stuff in
But
order.
then she went from being understanding and sympathetic to being judgmental.
I just had a lot to do, yeah.
Yeah. But
It's a problem, though, with my type of personality because, I am the type of person, my mind won't shut off and I won't stop till it's complete, till the task is complete. So I have to I just have to be done and the task finished, or I have to just be to the point of exhaustion.
And I'm the same way. We are so much alike in that way.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's why you hear me going and moaning and I'm hurting and
Yeah. Well, I hope that's what it is.
oh, gross.
I mean,
yes. And I was in the bed last night. I texted the kids because I did not want them bothering me, and it was 9:00, and I said, "Good night. I love you both. I'm going to bed." I went to bed at 9.
Yeah, I know. You woke me up when you came to bed.
Well, it didn't seem like it. You were snoring.
Yeah, I didn't want to make you feel. I was not snoring.
Yeah, you were.
I had that mask on.
Yeah.
I wasn't snoring. But
Well, I can't
we
help
did.
it.
We did meet the one of our neighbors came over and introduced herself last night, which was nice. We live. It would be considered being in the country. You know, Mr. Todd, you live in the big city, so you would think it's kind of country out where we live now. It's quiet, that sort of stuff we like. Very dark. And lady comes over, wanted to introduce herself, and not wanting to introduce herself because she wants to be friends or welcome us to the neighborhood or anything. She just wanted to let us know that the wild foxes around in the area that we would be seeing, mostly over at her house, were harmless. Don't try to hurt them or anything. I feed them and I take care of them. They're like my pets. And she starts telling us how many she's got that come over and will eat out of her hand. And then these had 7 babies. And then now the babies moved on. And then these have babies. And if you're scared of them or whatever, just kind of like you lunge towards them and tell them to go away. And they'll go away, but they won't hurt you. And she looked like she was almost tearing up at the thought.
Oh, no, I thought she was going to cry.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't done anything.
She was talking about having the mange and how she called somebody in England and that she treated them for mange.
Yeah. And I'm sitting here thinking, because, I grew up in, doing things in the woods and hunting and fishing and all that kind of stuff. To you. Yeah, she saw me.
She saw that LSU plate. She was like,
he's going to eat my fox.
We need to go over there quickly.
He's going to try to eat my foxes. They'll eat anything. You know that. Uh-huh. So I said, yeah, I've seen the fox. I've seen one of them over there. It's pretty. But I have seen them in your driveway.
She names them.
Yeah. And
they have
said,
names.
Well, she goes, yeah, well, that's Red. And then Little
lives behind
Little
us.
Bit or whatever lives over here.
We took Little's house, basically.
Yeah. It's like.
Which is sad. I get it. And then the deer. She says she feeds the deer apples. So she's got like 20 deer. I mean, it's just a zoo.
Right. And
they wait in the driveway. The fox sit and wait in the driveway for her.
I've seen that on TikTok with deer. There's a guy on TikTok that has deers, like 30 of them show up and he feeds them.
That's her.
But I saw her feeding the fox last night. Which, by the way, that sounds like that could be nasty.
This is your little friend Mark.
Oh, well. Okay. It's Mark's calling. But that sounds like that could be something nasty. Hey, you want to go in there and feed the fox? If you know what I mean. But I saw her feed the fox last night.
You did?
Yeah,
Oh,
I had to go.
didn't.
It was when I was going to get the Chinese food for dinner. Because we were tired of microwave.
Was she just feeding one or?
No, there were 2 up there, and they were looked like they were skittish walking up to the garage. She's out there, putting food out for them. Yeah, 50s, but I'm not messing with a fox. I don't fool with a fox.
But if I see it, I am gonna stomp.
Yeah,
Like, go on. We don't have food here.
but I don't even, I don't want them coming around. And
We better
they
keep
don't-
our garage shut.
Yes, because they go to a garage for food.
Good thing you don't have a cat.
Yeah, or a dog out
dog,
there.
a
Yeah,
little
they can attack a
dog.
dog.
Little dog.
But now, if I see one in the daytime, it's done.
No.
I'm not, I'm going to call somebody to come handle it. You see a fox in the daytime because they're nocturnal. They only
I've seen them in the day.
Me too.
right, and they get rabid.
No, there was a family
I think
of foxes that lived in the woods behind my house. I've seen them during the day.
Yeah,
They're
But they're nocturnal.
What'd she say? They're
domesticated,
domesticated, and they are.
which is always great for wild animals. They always tell you.
I'm gonna tell you what.
They always tell you, make sure you domesticate wild animals as much as you possibly can because it's so good for them.
I'm so at first it was like, wow, look at all the deer. Now I'm like, they're just there, like they're like dogs.
Yeah.
They just sit there and stare at us.
But a deer is different than a fox. I'm telling you.
I know. I'm not messing with it. I'm gonna send it on its way.
Because you know what a fox is? A wild dog. Mm-hmm. And they're very sly. I don't know if people realize that. A fox is.
But let me ask you this: what if we had German shepherds? Well, a fox. What will a fox mess with a German Shepherd?
Well, the fox will mess with anything depending on how hungry it is or how, if it is rabid. We had people in our old neighborhood that a fox attacked their dog.
Well, do you remember us? I was out by the pool and it was in the yard.
It was rabid.
It was frail and gross. Well, it looked sick.
It slid through the opening in the fence, like the little pickets.
Yeah, that was freaky.
So yeah, they attack dogs. But I'm sure her
sad.
foxes are sweet at the moment. But what happens when she's on vacation?
That's what I'm saying.
Who's going to feed the fox?
She probably leaves enough food out.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what she does.
Well, I'm not going over there to feed the fox.
Oh, God, me either.
Feed the fox at home. But yeah, I don't want all that. I don't want any wild animals coming up looking for food because they're not supposed to do that.
Well, I don't think that. I think they're going to go to her. And then she's got all those woods beside her, so she's fine.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying.
All right, quit complaining. Just
if you see a mangy ass fox in the day out in the front yard, and you want to go outside, what are you going to do? You're going to freak out.
If it's mangy, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then I'm going to be the bad guy in the neighborhood if I call. The game warden.
Sure will.
If I call the game wardens to come out there and because they would probably write her a citation for feeding wild animals and keeping them as pets. I'm going to be the jerk. Look at me. I'm the jerk.
Okay. Well,
I hate animals. I'm looking out for the safety of others.
Do deer and fox get along?
No. A fox
that is weird.
A fox will eat a baby deer.
I'm talking about the big deer.
Well, big deer, yeah, I don't know if they can take one down, but I mean, it's like a deer is not a friend of anything really, except maybe birds or rabbits, like on Bambi.
Oh,
and they were friends with a skunk. Called it Flower.
I love deer though. I think they're pretty.
Yeah, I do too. That's what I cooked for you when I proposed.
I know.
I did.
He did. He did. I do love some deer.
It was a delicious. Yeah.
Anyway, neighbor met. We know the deal. I bet we'll never see her again.
Hopefully.
And
I know.
I hope she's not a listener.
Nah.
No, probably.
She might be now that she knows who you are.
No, she doesn't know who I am. I'm telling you, she didn't care who we were. All she cared about was letting us know that those foxes were hers and not to hurt them.
She's
No.
married?
Yeah.
What's he like?
Probably very quiet.
And they're working on his puzzle?
Yeah.
Mind his
He's
business.
he's just in there going, oh,
Whatever.
It's like I
Whatever.
can't control
But
any of that.
I have a friend who I love and adore, and I call her Snow White because she would do the same thing. She feeds the animals in the back of her property and stuff like that. Now, I don't know that she'd go to the neighbors and just want to tell us that.
Tear up, telling them, hey, you stole their home, so the least you can do is let them eat out of your yard.
I felt bad, but we gotta live.
Yeah, hey, it's called survival of the fittest for a reason.
Wait a minute, y'all stole a home because you built the house?
Yeah, that's what she was saying.
The baby
habitat.
Little lived back there.
Yeah, but then we came in and cleared the woods.
So now Little has to go across the street and get food. So if we see Little going back and forth, don't mess with Little. I know.
How you gonna name something an adjective?
You know what I'm saying? But can I say something real quickly? I'm sitting here thinking of this. Could you ever in a million trillion years see this conversation going on in Louisiana?
No.
I mean, I'm sitting there thinking, if we were back in our home state, moving in, and I can't even picture this.
No, first of all, nobody would have to come and say it, like that it's something out of the ordinary for you to see wildlife out in the country.
But to be like, don't, I just, the whole conversation was so odd to me. But,
and then I checked out, because when I heard her come to the door and introduce herself, I thought, okay, well, I got to go meet the neighbor.
I got to compliment you on that. I thought of that last night when I was in the tub soaking my bones. I said, oh my God, you know what? That was really, really nice of him to come to the door. And then he came to the door, and then he was probably like, this is why I don't come to the door.
Because, I mean, I'm thinking, all right, well, so it's a neighbor coming to introduce herself.
He came
and
out.
Let me
I was
go
like,
out there and
wow.
introduce myself.
He never does stuff like that. I was like, wow.
So then about a minute into the conversation, I done checked out. I'm
Yeah,
like,
he
all
left.
right, well, nice to meet you.
But that's all she talked about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, I end up with I got PETA next door. One of them crazy ass PETA people across the street. Damn.
Oh, well.
She's gonna see me walk out in a leather jacket and throw blood on me or something.
Anyway.
Because I was trying to be as they say, neighborly.
I know. I was
Go
shocked.
out there and meet her.
Shocked.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I know her name though. I remember her name. So if I see her, I'll say, "Hey," I'll throw my hand up to her. "How you doing?" And I'll call her by name.
Mm-hmm. But she didn't.
I may call her Foxy Lady. "How you doing, Miss Foxy Lady?"
Okay, let's
you're
not
the
do
lady
that.
with you're the fox of the neighborhood,
do not
right?
do that. She does not know your humor.
Hey, Foxy Lady.
God. Anyway.
Mm-hmm. So you met another neighbor though already, right next door, the lady one.
Yeah, that was one day when I was out there before the house was finished.
Mm-hmm.
She's super nice.
Right.
Yeah.
And then her husband throwed his hand up at you.
Hello.
Yeah.
And went on his merry way.
Mm-hmm. Which is a
good.
great neighbor.
Yeah, find me.
Mm-hmm. But wait till we get out there on that screen porch, getting wild.
Yeah,
We're gonna be
that's
out
us.
there. Yeah, we'll be out there, watching some Netflix show or something, getting out of control.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. If we ever get cable.
Oh, speaking of shows, I saw on one of our things with our podcast thing, one of the girls said,
one of the things with the podcast
hang on,
thing.
I know, I can't think.
One of the comments?
One of the comments, thank you. I'm tired.
Mm-hmm. Too tired to buy a thesaurus.
Anyway.
Get you a vocabulary.
Shut up. She was really sweet. But anyway, she wanted to know, she watches all the shows that I watch that you make fun of.
Like Seven Little Johnsons. The one we talked about last week.
She wanted to know, did I watch Sweet Home Sextuplets on TLC? And yes, I do. And I think they're cute, and I love that show.
That's the Louisiana people? No, those are Quints. Those are
Quints are Louisiana people. These are Alabama people.
Oh, yeah.
They went to Auburn.
Okay, and the family is musical.
No.
They're a band.
No, honey.
Okay,
These are little babies.
What's that show called?
Welcome to Plathville.
Okay. So I'm not crazy. There is a show that she watches where it's a big family and they're a band.
Well, they're all musical, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Not to be confused with the family from Georgia, the Little People family from Georgia. What is that show called?
Georgia.
Yeah, where the dad is real Southern and they try to build things and all of that, and they argue with each other. And
you know what it's called, and I'm not saying
No,
it.
I don't. Is that the one, the Seven Little Johnsons? Okay, yeah. I didn't know that's what that one was. Okay. And then the other one
you're trying to make me say it.
No, the other one that you used to watch, I know you still watch it, Little People, Big World. Did you watch that?
I watch that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I watch them all.
And then the one from Louisiana, what is it called with the quintuplets?
Yeah. Why is my mind blank? I just can't think.
Right. So
Outdaughtered.
Yeah. So I'm not making these things up, Todd. I just don't know which goes with which. It's like when they have a murder case, then all the detectives are standing around the pegboard and they got yarn stretching from this to this to this to this all the way across, and then they found this body was found over here and this one was here, and then the killing zone has to be here, and we're going to match this suspect to this. That's what trying to decipher all of her reality shows are like.
Yeah,
because they're just alike enough. They're just similar enough that to get them confused because they don't have their
Yeah.
The distinguishing title. They go, oh, that's the show you watch about the little people. When there are 5 of them about little people that she watches. And that's the one.
3.
That's the one you watch where they have all those kids and they're all born at the same time. Well, there are 3 of those.
Oh yeah, there is 3 of those. Yeah. Okay. Anyway,
right. And she had the gall to say to me yesterday.
I wanted to remember this girl's name.
She said to me, "I don't know how you're even surviving without a TV. You are obsessed with TV."
I'm busy. I don't care about my shows when I got.
But
things
you got
to do.
way more shows than I do.
Do I?
You are in the TV way more than I am. It's not even close.
All right.
You mean you like being competitive and all. You like winning. Well, you win that contest.
Oh,
who watches TV the most? Who's obsessed with TV the most? Is you. You got 7 little Jodis.
That's a cute show.
Yeah, it is.
7
I do
little
like
Jodis.
that one. Okay, because they're
7
southern.
little Jodis.
Because they're the 7 little Johnsons are southern, so I like that.
You would like a lot of them.
I don't like
that's
the
only
one.
you.
I don't like the Quints.
Why?
I just the parents are not fun.
Oh.
They're kind of blah.
You would love Sweet Home
And
Sextuplets.
the mom is always complaining because she's obviously thinks she got too much to do, too much to handle.
All right, don't start
with
bashing
having-
my people on my show. Stop.
Having 7 babies all at the same age or whatever. They're almost grown now. So what is there?
7
to watch?
babies.
What's a quintuplet? That's 7, right?
5.
5? Oh yeah. So they got 5 daughters. That's
6
first time.
daughters.
I know, but 5 daughters born at the same time is the first time that's ever happened.
Yeah. It's a big deal.
And it happened to some Louisiana people. But now they live in Texas.
Yes.
Did they move to Texas?
Yes.
Okay. Well, then I have no use for them anymore.
They go
They
back to
turned their
visit.
back on our home.
They go back to visit. His parents still live there.
Yeah, I get it. And that's always exciting for a road trip with 5 babies.
They have a bus.
Yeah,
You know what I
I
do notice though? She always drives.
Well, you figure that's because he's drunk?
No. I figure she's like me and just wants to drive.
And I like when you drive. Because then I don't have to fool with repositioning the seat and the mirrors and all that. It's just easy.
You do act like that is such. You act like you're moving a heavy piece of furniture when you have to adjust a seat in a car
No,
and a mirror. He does.
no, just when it's in my truck.
Then I'm gonna have to readjust seat. Oh well, God forbid you push a button and.
And I know there's
fix
a
it.
thing on my truck that you can set it and hit the one button and everything goes back
But you
to
don't
your
know how.
settings. Right. I don't know how. And it's probably in that, what do they call those books? that
Probably
you
in
get?
it. You could Google it.
I'll do it for you before you leave.
Okay, well, what do they call those big books? that
Todd,
come
this
with
is
a-
why he doesn't
with-
learn things.
The manual.
Oh, a manual, yes, a manual. The Hispanic fellow that lives in my truck. You get it?
I get
the
it.
manual.
Get it? Silly head.
He knows everything about my truck. He's an expert. Emmanuel.
What time is it?
We gotta take a break. How about that? How about you get a little sip of something and relax for
Okay.
just a couple of minutes.
I'll go pop a pill.
Okay, do that.
More from TJ and Jody's house next. What's Share Funny? It's a show from TJ that's funny enough to share on social media. Hear Share Funny live from 9 to 10 Eastern, 8 to 9 Central each weekday morning on the Ace and TJ button. Available on our app and now on iHeartRadio. Let's go. It's TJ and Jody's house on the Radio Button Network.
All right. So, Jody,
Yes, sir.
may I call you Jody?
You may.
Are you leaving from here, going right back to the house to unpack more stuff and get things organized?
Yes.
Because I'm going back to the old house to get 2 TVs off the wall and get I can't get your jewelry box.
I'm going to
Yeah.
help you get it today.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Okay.
We've got to get that.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, my little friend Jenny was going to come help me get the TVs off and bring a ladder for me to borrow to get up to the TVs because I
Well,
forgot
then she could
that.
help you with the jewelry.
You think?
Of course.
That thing's as tall as she is.
She's
though.
strong.
I know, but that thing's as big as she is.
No, she can help you. I'm gonna go do something else. I'm gonna go try to get. I don't know, maybe the laundry room.
You know why she's coming to help me? You know
She's
why?
bored.
Yeah. She's effing bored. That's what she always says. I'm effing bored. You know what I mean? Yeah.
She wasn't effing bored this weekend.
No.
Because we didn't see her.
And we were both wearing what do you call it? Merch from her merch store at her gym. I looked and I said, we ought to take a picture in front of this U-Haul and caption it. My little friend Jenny gave us this merch if we didn't ask her to help us move.
I don't like asking people, though.
No.
That is not fun for anybody.
Right. And then they'd be all in our, I mean, those are our private things,
Yeah.
you know. And
It's just weird.
and we have some crazy private things like those files.
Those files
Yeah.
for taxes.
Jodi's kept tax files since 1987, and she
No, I
wasn't even
haven't.
born yet.
I haven't, but I am going to have to go shred some stuff. But oh my
yeah.
gosh, that's a whole nother day.
Ooh, yeah, we should have already shredded that.
What?
Evidence.
Oh,
I think it's evident. Look at the evidence. She want a bone. She look at me like a skeleton. You don't know that song?
no. No.
Why are you not cool?
I'm not cool.
Okay, so
I'm not cool at all. Hey, I heard I have something to go to next Thursday on y'all's show.
what's
And then you didn't
that?
tell me about it.
What is that?
The
Oh, the Share Funny, live
at the
thing?
brewery.
Yeah. So do you have to
When
go
were
to
you
that?
going to tell me?
Do you have to go to that? I didn't know that was
I
a
thought
you
that
thing.
usually I have to go to things like that.
You have to? Or you just like
You tell
going
me
and
to.
supporting your husband? It's never that. Never that. It's always, do I need to go to this? Do I have to go to that? Do I have to get something to wear?
I'll probably a week from today. I'll need to
Yeah.
go to a brewery.
But it just came together though, all of the details
did
and
it?
everything. Yeah.
Sounds fun.
Yeah. It'll
The
be
last one y'all did, however many years ago, was fun.
Yeah, well, we've never done Share Funny live like this. That was when we called it more show
so this is
after
gonna
the
be
show.
the filth show.
No, it's not filth.
Filth
You
talk.
better stop saying that because
Just
I mean,
kidding. Gosh,
we
you
need
joking
it.
stuff?
No, I'm
can
just
I?
saying that we need the money. Somebody gotta pay for this damn house. We gotta,
I know.
you're gonna turn advertisers off.
I'm joking.
They'll be like, oh, his wife said that's filth. I don't want to advertise our church on that.
church. Y'all ain't never had anybody from church asking y'all to do anything.
But anyway, yeah, there's that, and then we got some other appearance.
Next week?
No, it's that tree lighting thing and all that.
That's next weekend. Ooh, you busy.
Oh, we might be filming a new Josh's next.
Film. Oh yeah, I told her about that one though. That we're going to go film
Really?
at Josh's Farmers Market in
Maybe,
Mooresville.
possibly.
Yeah, but
Will you give
that
me
was
notice, Todd?
no, that was a done deal. And then Alexis changed it today. She said, "Hey, that thing may not be happening this weekend at Josh's." So that's on her. That's on your little, quote. I could just squeeze you.
I
End
did
quote.
squeeze her. I did. I mean, you just can't
But,
help it.
short-
She's so tiny. I just want to.
But short people don't like that. That's insulting.
She loves it.
She does not.
She loves me
No,
squeezing her.
No, she doesn't.
Yes, she did.
That is so insulting.
Don't make me call her and ask
Because
her.
how many times, do little tiny people like that have to put up with people going, oh, you're so little. You got to
I
put
know
you in my pocket. I'm going to squeeze
I know
you.
the people I can squeeze. Jenny's that little. I don't squeeze her.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
And
She's
the whole-
smaller
I
than
think-
your little friend Jenny.
Yeah. And I think, hugging her is okay. But then when you start patting her on top of the head,
I didn't pat her on the head.
it's awkward.
You're weird.
Very awkward.
She's fine with me.
And did you or did you not say, come here, let me bounce you on my knee, you little thing?
Yeah.
You've been watching too many of those little people shows.
I said, ooh, let me throw you up
You
in the
need to-
air. Yeah.
You need to learn to be a little more sensitive.
Oh, gosh. Whatever.
She
Go on.
She looked upset.
She squeezed me back.
She had the same look on her face that she did that day that your dad said, "Well, what are you? You're not white. What are you?"
She did not.
Did you really say that?
Yes. Thanks for bringing that up.
And he goes, "Well, you look white to me."
He did. He did. God.
What are you?
What exactly are you?
She goes, "I'm Salvadorian." He goes, "Oh, well, I didn't know you look white to me." But what I'm saying is, what you said today is even more offensive.
No, it's not.
The way you were like pawing all over her. You were just one step away from saying, "Tell Santa I want a new ring for Christmas."
Whatever. She likes me better than you anyway. Stop. Y'all are on my nerves. Hurry up. I'm tired.
Oh, you about to leave? You need me to come help you in your booster seat?
Todd, I swear if you don't stop laughing, he's not going to stop. He's just going to keep on and on and on. You love an audience.
Well, tonight is her more show live thing on the Facebook is 7.
All right.
Starts at 7 tonight. So you need to go on there and apologize in public, on a public forum. I apologize.
I will. I actually will. I'm going to say
for
something.
calling her an elf.
Oh, I'm going on there now. I didn't call her anything. You did. But I'm going to go on there. I'm going to tell her. You were giving me crap about squeezing her.
Like, oh, I just love her so much. She's like my little Keebler elf. Making cookies and crackers in a tree.
I did not. You're the one being ugly.
Oh, Jodi, I'm trying to apologize for you. Your
Yeah,
behavior.
that's nice.
All right, let's go back to unpacking and moving and all that stuff. So, okay, how long you think it'll be, real quick? How long you think it'll be before everything except the stuff in the garage is all like we want it?
What's today? Thursday? Probably Sunday.
Yeah, I think so too. Before Monday, you'll have it done.
The closet's stressing me a little bit.
I know. I knew it would.
But I got to get into the guest room to try to down. It's just so much to think about.
Yeah, the closet is about the size of the back of my truck that we're supposed to be sharing.
No, it's not. It's
Yeah.
bigger than that. He's so dramatic.
It's tiny. And Jodi has more clothes than the Wrangler factory.
No, I don't.
She's got more clothes than Macy's.
I
It's
wish.
incredible. All right. We love you all, but we got to go.
It's TJ and Jodi's house on the Radio Button Network.